This is day 5, 6, and 7 of renovating our kitchen. In today's video, we are working on our cabinets, but we're painting on shelving paper.
That looks like wood.
Yeah.
Shelving paper.
And we are putting in our flooring. We made it to day 5. This is day 5 of renovating our kitchen. Today, the plan is we're gonna be working on cabinets. Hopefully cleaning them up, painting them. We're still waiting on flooring, which it should arrive today. We have Randy working on some of the holes in the wall. That's where the vent used to be. That was a wall I put in, or a hole that I put in accidentally. And we ran the electricity over, because then we're moving the hood of the oven over a little bit. We're just getting started this morning. You making breakfast?
I'm making breakfast.
What you got here? What is that? Skillet?
Yeah, this is my mom's skillet that she let me borrow because by the time we get to breakfast, it's already almost lunchtime because we do all the chores in the garden and the greenhouse and stuff. So it's already hot.
Yeah, we still have no oven, so that's why we're doing it.
This is a Miracle Made electric skillet. It's as old as I am, but it still works really good.
First step on redoing these cabinets, these old 1960s cabinets, we're using this cleaner degreaser crud cutter, it's called. We're spraying all the cabinets down, we're wiping them down, getting all the grease off of them and grime. And it's mainly the fronts where we're gonna be painting. You think that works pretty good?
I don't notice anything. I don't notice any difference, but we will see after we clean it with soap and water. So we shall see.
That looks good. I'm gonna do it in the middle of the paper rolls. Since we're moving the fridge, we need to move the water hooked up to the ice machine. They just had it ran over here.
It's still going to be too long.
Yeah, I know.
But
What step is this?
This is the cleaning step with soap and water. Dry in a second. Just take a second.
Well, rather than keep it just plain wood, the inside of the cabinets, we're going to be painting them. We're using just a Kills base paint and just painting them white. Just to make them look cleaner, a little nicer, brighter. So, we thought we were done, but we're painting on shelving paper.
That looks like wood.
Yeah.
Shelving paper.
Yeah, it looked like
wood,
it looked
right?
exactly like that wood.
Is it all in here or is it just in there?
No, I think it's just this. I hope.
Can you grab a trash bag? There's trash bags over there in that box that's all the way up against the wall.
All right, my father-in-law did a wonderful job patching that up. It looks good, but we're gonna spray it with a little texture. Let's see how messy that is. Just call me Leonardo da Vinci, Penelope. That wasn't too bad. It wasn't too messy.
Do you have have another tray that we could put this on. Maybe we should go get those cabinets. It's thundering really loud. I don't know where to put them, but we'll just set them all on top of there.
Next step is filling in this vent hole. We had, there was a wood stove down there at some point. Ooh. Mudroom is great to have when you're redoing your kitchen. Flooring arrived, guys. 15 boxes of engineered hardwood.
So we'll have to do the trim later. Like when this is dry, just take off everything and then like go back and paint the rims.
We're starting to look like a real homestead now. We have furniture and tarps in the lawn. We have just old paint buckets. We got the easy ups up. We gotta use 2 pieces to make that thickness. Well, we're getting closer, guys. We're getting closer. The hood's up. Look at that thing. Like a shiny Cadillac. Even works. Hey! So this is a ductless. We need to buy some filters for it. But that looks so nice. Next is the flooring. We have to put the underlayment first. I think I'm glad we dug it up like we did. We took out the floor. Unfortunately, there's not hardwood underneath this. And I don't know why whoever built the house didn't just keep going. I mean, all the bedrooms have hardwood floor. It's just the hallway, the dining, and the kitchen do not. We initially started this flooring and quickly realized we were not doing it right. My thought was we were gonna float this flooring in with no glue, no nails. And from what I read, you can do that. But then after thinking about it, we decided maybe we should nail it. So we took out what we already did. Luckily, we didn't get too far. And then we started over again.
This is the flooring that we chose. It's with Lowe's. It's an oak natural color, and we felt like this one was the closest one that we could get that kind of matches the other flooring in the rest of the house. And I think it's gonna be a pretty close match once we lay everything out.
It's engineered hardwood is what we got.
Yeah, and we chose this one because of the height on it. We didn't want some of the hardwood flooring, they're like really thick, and because we're trying to match it over with the next flooring in the other room, we didn't want something really tall and then that flooring to be really low. So this one was a good one.
Inside the cabinets are done, which that is a little tedious, painting inside the cabinets. But we still got to finish the outside. We still need the butcher block on top. And now we're starting on flooring. There's 1,000 nails in the new package. Let's see how many nails that this floor takes. We're using an 18 gauge nailer. That's about how much you would need. The first obstacle of the day, we notched this out here down in the toe kick area, but we got a gap down here. It's literally a 1-inch gap that we need to match that and go all the way down. So that means we just need to rip down a few of these 1-inchers and then I'm thinking glue them down all the way down. While my father-in-law is ripping down those pieces, let's keep going. We have a long ways to go here. I feel better that we are nailing it down rather than just letting it float around. Because while we were just doing it before the nails, it would just kind of move around. I figured I might as well just nail it down, you know, make it more sturdier. I almost bought a fancy tool. You know, they have these nails where they're in an angle, so they're easier to install into the wood. All the stores around me don't carry those, of course. And we needed it today and couldn't wait. So, but I had this nail gun, so I figured, you know, let's just use this. Let's use what we have. So I'm just using this as an angle as I'm getting in there in the groove and then just shooting it with 1.25 inch nails. And honestly, it's working good. It's getting in there tight. There's no nails sticking out. And it's actually working, it's working out. My first thought was that we're just gonna do the flooring in the kitchen for now. You know, kind of build it out a little bit so that way we can just get in here, we can start finishing it up. But then as we're doing the flooring, I realized that, yeah, that's probably not very practical or easy. And so once we started, I'm thinking we're gonna have to just keep going because we still have our dining room over here and our hallway. Yep. Hey, look at that. I finally got knee pads. I guess we better start wearing knee pads. Last time I was sore. My knees are going out, Lorraine. My knees are going out. Now that we had a good start here against this, and now we can really get stuff done.
Pray that there's no rain, because it's thundering.
All right, so should we reveal our color? We didn't talk about our color.
Oh.
Or should we make them wait? Should we make them wait?
Make them wait. No, it'll look different when it dries, so they're not even seeing the real color here. Yesterday my phone said no rain, no rain. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the sky opened up buckets. So I'm like hoping that it's not the same case for today because I hear thunder and there's wind.
All right, so what color is this?
Saguaro.
Saguaro?
Cactus.
Cactus color?
Yeah. Which I love. I love kind of like this like adobe, you know, Western type feel to the house. But also a little bit of mid-century modern, so I feel like this encompasses all of it. I like a little bit of old world mixed with mid-century modern mixed with like Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Yeah, we're having to battle some of the rain here. So easy ups are helping, but the easy ups already blew over one time. Didn't break, which is nice. Some tools we're using here to put this flooring in. Makita air compressor. That little guy's been with me for a while, and it's still going. Works great. Mallet. Thingamajig. Pull bar. 18 gauge stapler. Actually nailer. A long cord. Air compressor cord. And the number one tool, the best tool, a 2x4. This is the most used tool we've been using so far. Yeah. I would say that's about halfway. We still got to go the hallway, so we're doing it, guys. We've been working for maybe close to 4 hours, but once we getting those little cuts around the cabinets for the hardest, and this part's been going pretty quick. A couple ways you could put this flooring in is you could float it and not put anything, it just kind of floats on top. Or you can nail it like what we're doing, or you could glue it, or you can glue and nail. So this was a new package when we started. There was 1,000 of these nails in here, and this is the last one. So you know what that means. Back to Lowe's. So this is my second time at Lowe's today. Hopefully this will be the last for today. Let's get the 5,000 ones. That'll work. We need to bust out the table saw. I need to rip these down like a sliver so we can fit these in the hallway. Way ahead of myself. I shouldn't have cut that part off. We need to basically cut this part out and leave this entryway there. So these are throwaway pieces now, or for scraps. And then this one is gonna go in there, and I basically need to leave that section and then cut out a sliver there. All right, so I just ripped that down, that little notch there and a notch on this side. And we're gonna slip that in. Yeah. These are the cabinet fronts. We're gonna hit a sander to this, even though we did use the crud cutter, and which got a lot of the nastiness off of these wood fronts. But we're gonna hit it with an 80 grit. We're gonna start low, and then we're gonna go higher to 120 about. I mean, they're pretty flat. It's really just kind of knocking down just little raised spots. Some of these we're gonna have to fill some holes where the knobs were, even on here, even though we painted this already. We're gonna fill in some of these holes, and we're gonna knock down some of this waviness of the cabinets with the lower grit, and then run it with the higher grit. Then you rip that off, and then you put on, we're gonna do the 120. You go higher the smoother. Vintage plywood is a lot better than the newer plywood that they're selling now. This looks like oak. They're just more solid, and it's, you know, over 50 years old. For the drawers, we're gonna we put a little bit of wood putty in between the handle holes, because you know, the chances of us finding handle holes that fit the exact hole, yeah, we're not gonna find that. So we're switching out the handles that it had, and then fill in the holes. We're gonna sand these, and we're just gonna paint the fronts. The inside, maybe sand the inside, but we're just gonna leave that wood. All natural. So what's Lorraine doing?
I have a damp cloth, and I am wiping off all of the dust, the sawdust.
Yep, because we're gonna be painting these. All right, we're getting so close to this floor, guys. Look at this. That much more to go. Little sliver, getting in the hallway. It's looking good so far. We bought 15 boxes of this engineered hardwood, and we have 4 left, so we should have plenty. Our first watermelon, is it good? Yeah! Our first and only watermelon of the year. Is that it all the year?
No, we have one more that's growing out there. Actually, we might have more, but we have some cantaloupes out there. Or
Cantaloupes?
They're melons. They're like Kajari melons. Let's taste it and see if it's sweet.
Oh yeah.
Is it good?
It's sweet to me.
Sweet. Dad, there's watermelon here on the table.
Okay.
I'm gonna try not to get it on the floor. Rather than using a chop saw or a circular saw, I'm using my jigsaw, battery powered, guys. That's the only way to go. And then marking a line wherever we need to cut this. There we go. Pop that, I already ripped that down to size. Leave a space. And I just need to make another one on this side. All right, this is the last piece. Look at these floors.
I know.
How you like them?
They're beautiful. I am so excited that they're done.
Yeah, we're already cooking. We're having our first meal, Sloppy Joe's.
Yes, I'm sure. That's because that's just what's easy, and the house is literally a giant mess.
But look at this, guys. All right, so we also added some outlets. The stove is moved over like we wanted. We're not done, but look at this flooring. 1960s today. I mean, it's pretty close to looking the same, except the other one's older. And that's probably the only reason why it doesn't look the same. But pretty sure, like, if we finished it somehow, you know, sanding it and all that stuff, we could probably get it pretty similar. We still need to do the baseboards, but the flooring kitchen is done, the dining, and our hallway. We have cabinets still to do. I mean, there's holes, there's rearranging that we had to do. We need something there, we need something there. And our pantry, still gotta get something there. Recessed lighting also. New countertops. I mean, so much to do, but we got a lot done, and it's 7 days.
Yeah.
Officially.
We didn't reach our deadline. I've been thinking about this all day. We didn't reach our deadline, but we got so far. I think the flooring is what set us back, because we actually had to order it, and we thought we were going to be able to just pick it up from the store, but we had to order it. And so that set us back a couple days. But I don't feel so sad about missing our deadline. I just feel like, oh, we'll just set a new deadline and work hard. Keep on working hard.
Yeah, I think it was about 2 days to do the flooring, or 350, maybe 325 square feet. So far so good. Still a lot to do here, but at least we can actually cook something. We have the fridge, and we can have a meal in here now. But yeah, still lots to do. But thank you guys, and we'll see you on the next renovation of this old homestead.